the judiciary should have been the last institution to touch, because you having executive power you can do anything in Ghana per our constitution. Everything is under your control. You are so powerful. And Parliament is sooner. The people's reasons, you control that place. Indeed, the only place that the judiciary should have been placed out. You should be very careful not to do things about weaken. Because in opposition, President Mmra and NDC, you weaken the judiciary by your utterances. You know, FC. And when also Mami, the CJ was attacked, every judge was attacked, the institution, you weaken it, threat, judges will go home. There was so much attack. The judiciary came under serious public hatred, ridicule, and contempt by the utterances of the President Mmra and the NDC. We all saw what happened. And so we really need power now. A damaged, a weakened judiciary you inherited. Instead of allowing that judiciary, strengthen it. If there are any internal reforms, we've took on at the helm, you have a judicial council in your pocket, because the appointment will come. Then you try to stabilize the judiciary and reset it the way we've took on for the meantime. But the hate, what I say, at which Tokonu was moved through constitutional means, so through the same constitution, but with malice. The moment we Tokonu, was the only institution that can check President Mmra with the power, the executive power. You control everything in Ghana, from appointment to sacking to pardon, to be pardon Obia, to giving contracts, everything in Ghana, President, is under control. And your government control the parliament. It is the judiciary, by removing the chief justice, you damage the democracy. You weaken the institution. Because then the arm of government, the judiciary, people thought, say, you're very neutral and you're political. That's the only institution to be checking the executive, any the legislature. You went there and did what we call judicial coup. That's how I term it. That's a judicial coup where it was set in a way that you brought the whole thing was staged constitutionally. But you knew what you were doing, and those who help you to stage benefited it, and you brought your own, appointed all that you want to appoint. You see, the moment you do that now, then it's like extending your majority in parliament to now have majority of your people in the judiciary. So currently, that's how your government look like. It's an NDC. Your government currently is an NDC executive, NDC parliament, and NDC judiciary. That's how that is how. And the moment that happens, and you told people, you told your people, party people, say, look, NDC lawyers, that we need to put a lot of you people in the judiciary to balance the equation. Because you perceive, say, judges now want to do any MPP, you want an NDC. And the moment you brought 120 judges, right from the Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, and Circuit Court, and all the way, now you became the superior. Now President Mmra controls Parliament through Abrabo and his party. Whatever law they want to pass, they pass with impunity, with ease. When it comes to executive there, no go area, it's an old area. And when it comes to judiciary too. So currently there's no democracy, because the only institution we have said about checking the powers that the Ghanaians gave you with the executive powers and the majority in parliament, the judiciary should have been our safe haven to at least check your excesses, because when they give you too much power, it's likely power corrupt, and corrupt absolutely. Mmra was not lucky. 2020, no, you're an executive. But then Ghanaians voted and gave the legislature to NDC. 2020 elections, no, now Abrabo NDC, no, on the head of parliament, and another was just the executive president, and the judiciary was separated. And I'm going to change Tokoni, brought in a lot of judges, you know, and what has weakened our democracy is the way the judiciary is now behaving. Look, I can tell you for God, man, from my experience, 25 years as a lawyer, Maurice, who everybody may say, oh, no nonsense, a coup, military mentality, the way Maurice behaved, Maurice didn't like judiciary well. But in 1992, we had a constitution. Maurice refused to touch the judiciary. With all the weaknesses that Maurice saw, he didn't like the way judges behave and the perception that Maurice have about the judiciary. Maurice realizes that that place is so sensitive. It is Maurice with all his powers in 1992, born massively in parliament and everything, refused to deal with the judiciary. Maurice did not remove the chief justice at that time. Maurice did not appoint judges by heart, and Maurice was not controlling the judiciary. The judiciary under Maurice was very solid. In fact, the judiciary were doing cases. The NDC Maurice regime were losing cases because they were 31st December. Maurice, that time was Maurice or celebrated to the December celebration. He declared it holiday. Everything the 7th December, not holiday. That time, NPP took the matter to court, and the Supreme Court declared, say, Maurice 31st December holiday was unconstitutional, illegal. Jesus Christ! And everybody knows how the revolution attacked Maurice Akuma. Maurice Akuma made the revolution June 4th, 31st December. But when the judiciary ruled against his soul, he didn't complain. Maurice didn't sack any judge. Maurice didn't call the judges' names. Maurice didn't intimidate them. Maurice exposed the judiciary to ridicule the public hatred or accepting. And 31st December was not a holiday. Now come to Maurice Ifeope and Akufo by. Akufo came to didn't touch the judiciary. There were decisions at that time Akufo judiciary was ruling against reform government. You can't, they didn't touch it. Akufo was changing MPs, ministers about the judiciary. No, they were powerful. No attempt. Then Akufo left and Atamis by. When Atamis came, Atamis time if Atamis wanted to be democratic, to change the judiciary, that was the time. Atamis by almost every case at NDC, the court, they lost. But the judges were very independent. Atamis came, the NDC lawyers, the attorney general were just rushing cases to the courts, and the judiciary was so strong. They don't give in to governmental influence. That is where persuasion by Mmra can say the way they are losing, they are getting impatient. Therefore, they have to do reclaiming. And then they said there's so many ways of killing a cat. But at Thomas, Emma could go say, hey, what's one for? Say, case is based on father say your case is bad. Leave the judiciary alone. And despite the attempt by the party, there were some people who wanted to touch the judiciary. There's a time they assume knowing the value of the judiciary when it comes to democracy. Because when the judiciary is gone, when the judiciary, the independence of the judiciary is gone, when there's judicial interference of the judiciary, when the perception of the judiciary is said that it's in the pocket of the government of the day, then democracy will be an attack, weakened. So Thomas had an encounter with the media, and you be said Thomas say, "Yati say judiciary no, he's not happy now. Also, he Judge Dawood Ifio. What did Thomas said? Also, share meaning. Why would you say no? Who is a caricature? Ade me go yi Judge Dawood the chief justice. Thomas say musuo haram. It's against the principle of separation of powers. It's against the principle that the judiciary should be independent and there should not be any political interference. It's against the principles of the democracy that nobody should make judges feel very insecure. The tenure of the judges is secured. Judges should not be intimidated. And what happened in 1982, Yakukum judges like Amos said, no way. So Mills refused to remove the chief justice or interfere with the judiciary. And another came. He also failed to do so. But President Mmra, your removal of chief justice, weaken democracy by just moving to the judiciary. And see, let me tell you the effect of it. Now I'll say the truth. Nobody, and people in the judiciary, I'm not scared of anyone. Because maybe they do know I'm not 60 years, 25 years at the law. You can take my license, you can do whatever you want to do if I don't care. I'm being truthful, I'm being honest. I'm being truthful and honest. Every judge watching me, share it, share the link. Including the Chief Justice. Currently, the Chief Justice is at we're going to say our Sunani Ghana Bar Association friend is dinner. He's there. You can send it. The moment President Mmra, you removed the Chief Justice and brought Bafo Boni. Signal house one. For the first time in the history of Ghana, the perception and the reality, they say judges are untouchable. Like you can't go and do any damage to the judiciary. No, you prove to us that it can be done through petition. And the rule of Judges Tokonono, what happens is that it put fear in the other judges, because if the head of the judiciary is removed, currently as we speak, the judiciary, every judge is not safe. Every judge will be a judgment or shoulders. Whether my judgment will please the governor of the day, whether my judgment will please the resetting, whether my judgment will allow the resetting, and just a easy to Kudono. And true, the moment Tukuni was moved, you could see the trend say, now President Mmra and the NDC are winning all their cases. They are winning all their criminal cases. And when they win, you know what they say? Have you read a judgment? No, there's justice, true justice. Now all of a sudden the judges are working. There's true justice. They want everybody to clap just because there is no judge who is capable of looking at their case and rule against them. So as they continue winning all the cases, the Attorney General has been praised, and then the other is working. Have you read the judgment? It only took Justice Ankama and Diego to rule and set them free. That is where the state lost, because for the first time, the rule against the state say the state had no case against Suriname, and that one NDC were happy, President Mmra and co were happy. They were jubilating and say everybody, because it is about their fellow former appointee who has been freed. And you know, when for the first time the state lost, and it goes to the benefit of President Mmra and then the NDC, they are clapping for the judiciary. You are yet to see Because since our case every case be the circuit court. District court be involving the presidency in terms of the president in terms of Monday jail. And you see that is what has weakened our democracy. That is what the demonstration is all about. Please, let's stop the selective justice. Please, the judiciary is like in the pocket of the government of the day. True justice is being harried, and justice is being buried. People can predict the outcome of cases. Hey, I've never seen so before in my life. 25 years as a lawyer. 25 years as a lawyer. Look, cases in court, you don't know where it will go. Even we lawyers, when we appear before judges, two lawyers for your argument, you don't know the outcome because it is contemptuous for you to predict the outcome. No case in your moto, it is predicted to the sense of predicted outside. No lawyer knows that you win the case. Now, a good lawyer be him say, I'm going to do my best because the law is not in the bosom of a lawyer. The law is in the bosom of a judge. It will not be your best. You try to convince the judge as to your case, and that's why lawyer be anywhere. Say, you don't assure your clients I'm going to win. Lawyer be about being be only law and okasasa. You say I will do my best because I don't know it's the judge discretion and how the judge sees illegal opinion that prevails. And you know, we know as a crowd, 25 years of my practice, no case be anywhere you to be predicted winning. Even when you are predicted, you have in your mind, the judge can surprise you. Things can change. Corruption can come in. Judge possession can come in. Judge understanding of the law can change. Appeal, no. But for the first time in the issue of this, judgments are predicted before the trial. Attorney General ran a commentary on cases. Now, what catch up publicly say the people in those cases are going to be jailed before they send them to court. So, WONTUMI Galamsey case, no, Attorney General never hear public and then jail him to be already before he sent the case to court. And then when the case was in court, leadership sat down and people were criticizing the case. NDC people were telling her the number of years Kevin Taylor were pushing her to jail. Captain Smart, everybody, NDC people knew the judgment. They were predicting it. NDC da, and whatever they predicted came to pass. And then the poll, and now call social media. Anytime there's oral case, so you be jail, you be arrested, you be jail. So if you are in a country like that, where judges judgment can easily be predicted, who is safe? Where decisions of judges are known before the outcome, democracy is destroyed. And now in NDC near the law, you will never be arrested. Since we came to democracy, 2025. All the media arrests is for one people, as if the Cybercrime Security Committee, they've set their radar on NPP, TikTokers, journalists, and then opinion leaders. They are monitoring what they will see, and when they see something that is not good, that is not going to help in the research, you are invited, you are arrested, and dragged before court. If you are not careful, you are jailed. Meanwhile, what their opponent is doing, the government of the day parties are doing worse. And then, Bebu Abeka, as Kevin Taylor, is doing worse when it comes to misinformation, when it comes to misinformation, when it comes to offensive conduct, when it comes to insults. Captain Smart a black rasta papa. That guy is crazy. It's not correct. Rasta is not sorry. It's not a journalist. He's just a blackmailer. And then those people, you could see since you're bad, you have never seen one arrest. Today, the journalists, when they say democracy is not working, free speech is at risk. Today, the culture of silence have come. When you go to social media and you be channel doing that, or say, I'll be arrested. Hey, Miko, can you be arrested? You know, the culture of silence has come back. And it's eating. It's eating. You see, but to me, I believe, say, people should be able to express themselves. Oyere krana uko chiti na oyere de hu se we chiti na oyere kasa na obo wasoma na wadanya ase. I know you did you attempt cry because we cheating na wadanya ase. I didn't hear because the heat is going. What's obo wasoma practical? What do you say? Because of you say whom? What's wasoma say yam na oshima say no. What's that I say who I say so na obofu so to di ya e se be hwe na chiti you know no e di say for the uti oda we say you say no to ha o dey we for them because oshima wasoma no heat no ko ba wa ko chiti no e be to so na wa na hwe no go fi no onua wodua no favorite food and I would do one part starting hey no do I'm so when say it's a problem it's in the country where answer na be baba no be baba o time dem me faso ma I take for na so be say o mo gina so na o come because among for kasa about me who am dream am about whether people are not happy or not and they are happy among for so kasa am hits adwumboni be will be ebunu eko but when among for so make kasa and on kasa obedi bone enti bi me wey madam for na de bia ye pie na me nkwa na me kasa me ntraso kasa de kokonsa de be wodi enti me kana so tobi enti we do be atama so di beti say ba say atikatika ba no ba me twa bo obi na o to obi na say me ya na e na say ma na say una de boko but oboni ka want people to speak enti what da for na okasa bibre eboa me pada for okasa enye say odi konsa but okasa out to be him adwen the before to make into quiet and silent society is very dangerous. Into Mr. President, democracy is under siege and we need to do something about it. President Mama, I count 2 years and about 3-4 months to go. Please, I beg you, reconcile the nation. I beg you, forgive. I beg you, be a father for all. I beg you, stop arresting innocent people. Say to me, offend with the jaomo. Kasafi jaomo. Because at the end of the day, no, they didn't kill anybody. And whatever they said, no, reasonable people them say, and it's true. Me then my baba me bono. So I come asema enye no cry from me enye me ya. Because once I to me prove it tell say and I make ukayano and no career I'm free to go into no Mr. AB about landing na AB be landing so I did back come one only and then we're done in AB me call Sunyani me fi Sunyani neba it is from Sunyani street
okay
I could eat this na Sunyani no Sunyani to ba weather no I had dusty and na if you so no I say so no to no me drive car no I say me ya pupu so oh into me say ya hwe ye ni ya no this time we enye my into no me what ben call there my I mean till na educate Ghanaians na you how we take our health serious in terms and campaign any other disease until jama tifo
la me that's na me da ahwefo ase baby bia for the case e kodru piano encha case for the APA Herbal Clinic aso ye di bro bibiala mafimu yie pa mafimo da menimsa mo so maye de mafime titru kumasefo no na wotwu we mu die meni kumasefo no na ebo ade mu me kan se na wotwu we mu me tenase ewo kumase ense be na wotwe kwa na wotwu mienu bi eni yenya issue kakra ni esiesie ahye ho ni esiesie aso ho enti ema bebre na beso ho ye dai ekoi bebre na beso ho ekoye twede ampo Nyankopon ayadom bibia atoto na akoma ma ye wie bibia kama eti se uwu kumase ene ne mpatamu a pomode se nyame yadom we kina obefre wunua o maame o papa o yonko na ka kire se ABA heba osofo ata osofo abrantie osofo 3 days osofo rasta sanatie die twede ampo Nyankopon ayi na wieye bremu se omeje bibidro nsiwo na wonyina nubrane hama enkohine ni abna so entu yade na emfama no twede ampo esa adna yede aba na nyame yadoma eda wachina ebebo no num kan na matena se tie ni mamen wachina ebebo no num kan na mahye adwuma ase anopa no num na matena se metena se akopim eye enumre nonson kopim nonwotwe because said the enkrofo afeme na enkrofo hwehwe me ne ye peme de minim ze nyame yadoma wachina metena se anya de se meyede mesori etiba bibiala wo hwe me bia kachira wo maame papa wo yonko wunua se ABA heba osofo atase wo kumase nyame yadoma wachiri juwe onu ankasa etena se aye adwuma senenso enfanse wutirim se mi wo kumase ne ada centers no akroso dabi senenso se doma hinkro ye wo brade jom apia kubi coaster e kire ope ene wo enti bunufuo ni nyina sunyan brekum drobo wenchi sampafo ni nyina monfo mo ni kire doma ahinkro apia kubi coaster e kire ope ene wo sanete doctors ni wo ye adwuma firi juada kopem memenda sasuna mo amowo enkran ne mpatamu no mo amowo enkran ene ne mpatamu no monshane so Central Region, Greater Accra, Volta Region, Oti Region, Savannah fo ni nyina mo fa moni enche eye Kaswa Millennium adade last stop Kaswa Millennium inside estate ni mu ni ayede yewo eye adade last stop eho ne yewo entinknafo ni nyina fo mani nkire Kaswa Millennium City inside adade last stop sanetie na obekumase a me wo kwada so edwinase market na ti hwa na me wo kwada so edwinase market na ti hwa na me wo etikumase fo ni nyina se de maka na nyame ya aduma last week ne ko last 2 weeks ne nyina na me won kran na nyame ya aduma wotina me tenase ye dai ewo kumase etu pese oni mi hia pese oni mi nyankita odi pese wuhumia bomodi ne tumrika na fo wani kire kwada so edwinase market na ti hwa na ni ABA Herbal Clinic osofo abrante osofo 3 days osofo rasta Bruno Dr. Kunyina ne wiase nyina gina tumna santema ensine form no eni mi nyankita odi na twedi aponyankopɔ onfams na omwa sene sumame se ABA Herbal meseme maba santema se me beje bibidress wo tete atempon na mesade de ede aba ye na nanom kwan a omo fa so nya apomudin nyini kyereye no eno na mesade de ede aba etimfa se wutirim se wusikenti na me wa da bia meka se me bia meduru de twedi aponyankopɔ aye me no bibia no obesa ye de aye bibiem me ba se me ba ye adwuma pa na menye magidin pa na edi na tire no se bika frate nipa so abomidin aka asem eno ntina me ye de me waha etinye osikentia ena debia meka se me maso ye wo ba eyemrewa ne nkokora ena eba honom saa netie eti se abrewa akokora eba wo na se wani nokora amana wankasa no wonkwa de esha ena ye ya yekura so ni yekura saase ye ya ye di nsuo ni nnua eye adwuma no enye ize tie ni ye ma me pa enye ize edwa bibiala wo bia me kanfu ABA Herbal Clinic edi amount na maka cho se tumrika na bra na maso wo se wo ba o ma baabi bonem na oba so de wo hwe no twedi ampo Nyankopon wo so ni asase be fam so ama won sa ye dai aka edwa bibiala wo bia se ye o ma me se ye o papa wo yonko wunua a wo hwe WONTUMI TV enumre so fata mete ya na wo kase bomode na bra na urade mfam so no onye den omwo ABA Herbal say da bia meka no me say yade a me ye ho adwuma edoso yie pa na enam say maredel wo ani ehwemu nti ne ebomidi a ne yade ani na yede atato ne nyina say ye blemu yi me na me de bibidro etu ani flash ewa abra menye wo pressure men so ahweniwa men fredo so yede emu wanini so me modro na ma de ko fredo ane yede adi koko na abedi awudi bi agum enkwan awudi bi yede agum edro ne frantini ma fa mogem ebetre na beye mu adwuma epepetre na kumtre ne mkro na ba ni so be wo so ma ni na yede atia ekwa enyede emmabiem edi se wani ne si yo wisi eyo kantan eyo kusu eyo kabisi eyo se de ntentan wo so no anopa wi anwumre wani ne si yo fita se de ebo asie na tumrika na ni APA herbal clinic enya enkita hodie se ye glaucoma cataract ete oso tumrika na yeden ebra wani ne yakwa no operation tieniye pa yakwa no operation yade na sayede ababim but modern ebra APA herbal clinic saso no wakoje sepres ya she opese wi sepres ne to obi se ma sepres ne firi mo fra brem ena me de se mintimi me yitu amintimi but modern ebra APA herbal na twede aponyankopo enfam so enyi nto ma ema yaresa ne fa hode enya den enya wodi a ekwa enya be emmabiem edabibia la wo wa wo hwe me babibia la wo tie me se fa no eni wo haw ana eni wo yade de a ABA heba ma yekokromotie usami wa wontimi nyade emepo ene ne yebe pia sentime mo se de meka no enche eso adanse efiri heba ne obi na beka yede achrew ene ne wo probi a wodi abibiduro ehwe ani ana wodi se ne yade wodi tu ani flasia ABA heba clinic no obi abekanfo de ebia ma etinye ho achinyije enyi ho nchim tumrika na bra na twede aponyankopon ekon wona meso de bibiduro etu yade krankra setitiri mu amani ehamo no bra na befa onfa meso na oma yaresa ne fa hode enya den enya wodia fo ani tire kwada su edwinase market neti hwa ene yewo saaso na owo doma hinkura yewo benada jom apia kubi coaster de tire ope mu amu wankran ne mpata musele makane ye kaso millennium adade last stop ehwo ne yede yewo etwa bibia la wo bia mu amu ahafo ne mpata mu no ukweda ne yewo de bia metrase wo Genesis FM ewo ahafo goso ena baabia ni samifo ni nyina efiada ni efiada bia metrase wo Adehye FM ewo se baabia ni editumrika na bra na awurade nyankopo enfam so no anya dai omwa ekwa enkon sanye de emma edobibia la wo a wotemi ka babibia la wo hweme bomodena ni ABA herbal clinic enyankita odie na awurade enfam so no anya dai omwa ebia wo hweme wodie no eye glaucoma tieniye dabia mekase glaucoma no akanfo freni hintefraye yade a ehinta esie nipa dakrope na abese wani na yede edi amao na kwasi broni se ano nya de eni aduro ABA heba memwanya wonti asese twedi aponyankopon wonim se yade bata nipadua wontu no de abane maaye se yeni abane ne fa ha no nya de ensa yade edebia mekasa yade bi wo na wunyanya no aduro menkondem menkase aduro nya de eni ho ABA heba debia mebusa me se kwa be na glaucoma no efa soba na ebede na yesia no tieniye ma mepa obroni na ma yenya nkyeremu se eyentine de yetinim na sa entine no ene me yenini ya adwene nyankita hodie sa entine no pressure eba so a ene kofa sa de glaucoma ne yede edeba na entine de trenim yenyina yenim se ene yade awoduro mu no doduro na yeni so ne yede yede yedigu menkondemu na tieniye yade ne wotrenim ana entine de trenim obeda ahoro wani ne so na abeda asoso ma na kotrenim akoyemu adwuma enye yim etakwase broni aye eduro dia ma se faso so wo yade na no se de be ya enkosoro no so anya de emma fom ABA heba ye nim die no memwanya wonti asese edua ogusu nso yede enyini tieniye ma mepa enti yade ne wotrenim ewo se wunya de be ye trenim yede adwuma eno na mada bia maso mese menye wo presi mense wa hweni wa menfredo so yede emu wani ne so because yade ne wotre me ma wadure be ye trenim yede adwuma ena mada bia me de kania shedi ye mfato ho de kirew se kania se fi ana esumbema ye pepemre yede ye bepawo kania shedi no se fi ana esumbem na de ade bo so de pa shedi ne ho a se wo sa efi na esum na yede ewom ba wo de ade bo so de pa shedi ne insider wo sa bright na esrem se de me kasa trone se yenso kania mfansi mpase ana kodo ase sika ne adua so na ahran amobia ne padua ne kania ani ani etimate se entrance ma wani tanu numyese ne padua ne nyamfa so bia ne de efri so wo wonti na twede aponyankopon di ABA herbal clinic efri bunu abepia sentimemu a ene wona meso eje wafiri wani flyade ente ye glaucoma bomode na bra maso ye ɛwɔ na wotiri pile wotiri fatimi dwa sa ɛwɔ na ɛkɔ ɛwɔ na aba obi wɔ na sum ne hu sɛ ne kanika yɛdede no obi apampam tutu na afi kotimi fa ntu ne tim no ayɛdɛ wɔnunum bɔmɔden ne ABA herbal clinic enya enkitahodie na awurade mfam so no ɔnyɛ dɛ ɔmo wa ɛkɔ ɛnyɛ dɛ ɛmma biem wodi ne yɛ cataract ɛtɛ tienie da bia meka sɛ ɛtɛ no yɛwɔ mu ahodoɔ mmienu yɛwɔ die pie aninim na yɛwɔ die pie anine so wako hospital doctor sɛ ɛyɛ ɛtɛ na apie wɔ ninim ɛwɔ akyiri wɔyɛ wɔ hwɛnyɛ dɛ ɛnyɛ ye bɔmɔden na bra ABA heba sɛ wobama so na mehwehwɛ mu ma mehu sɛ ɛyɛ ɛtɛ na apie wɔ ninim a memo wɔ dura ma de kɔfrɛ aduane adia ɛba bɛyi ɛtɛ no apie anine so na nane afi so ama anina yɛ dɛ atia ɛkɔ ɛnyɛ dɛ ɛmma bio saa so na ɛtɛ no ɛsi wani ne so ɛna wani bɛ tuntum yɛ hunu amama fita na agye wani ne so ayɛ de afa usoro wɔ pressure amese bla ABA heba memodura ma dia Fred ya ne dia ɛdi nsuo ne mfene ɛbɛ na ne ɛtɛn afiri ani ne so wɔ abra memfa se kan yɛ de enka edi sɛ yɛ ɛtɛ ɛna hawa bɔmɔden ne ABA heba enya enkitahodie gye number no na fɛsiesia na dia wonti ase no wayɛ de wabisa number no ɛyɛ 0531 78 06 51 0531 78 06 51 ɛna 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 Voda na ɛyɛ 0502 81 21 61 0502 81 21 61 ABA heba me numbers no no osu betimi afrɛ sesia na de wonti ase no wayɛ dɛ wabisa na ofra nurses ne bɛfa obuo ne wɔdɔ so ho blase yakwa so bɛma wo nkyeremu bi a woyɛ dɛ wopɛ bia sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wo ne doctor kasa akonya bɔ bɛma wo ne doctor yɛ dɛ akasa enti fa number no na frɛ na de wonti ase no wayɛ dɛ wabisa ebi a wo hwɛ me wante me nkantem wo wani no yakwa akoye no operation ɛna yade na sa yɛ dɛ ababiem da bia meka me se yade no ɛyɛ ni yade so nyɛ ni yade ɛyɛ tirim yade panimfo se ani bu ayɛ dɛ ekotirim eti wani no bonkum ka ɛkyerɛ ni fa so yɛ dɛ aka yade no wotire no se wo nyɛ do bɛyɛ tire no mu adwuma na akoyi ani ni kosiesie na asa beto tire no mu da bia meka se ɛte se wo yi preko afɛ te kyema bedwa no na asa na kɔto atatena no efina na ɔbɛsa yɛ dɛ adɔre eti yade no tire no mu se wunya do bɛyɛ tire no mu yɛ dɛ adwuma ɛno na ABA heba makike no bra ne hama enkohini ne abna abom ayɛ no adusam sɛ bɛgye kɔfrɛ de anna de edi kokɔ fa bi gum enkoyɛ fa bi yɛ de egum ɛduro ne mfɛntire mu mfa mogyem ɛmra tire ne mmere mu adwuma ɛbepɛ tire ne mu kum tire ne mkro na ɛmra nyi so ma woro so ma ɛnyɛ de ɛntia ɛkwa ɛnyɛ de ɛmma biom enti sɛ wani no yakɔyɛ no operation yade na sa ba biom am ɛnka titumika na yɛ de ɛbra ebia utie mi ye pa wodi no ɛyɛ hypertension ɛyɛ diabetes ɛyɛ stroke ɛna akwato otu ase na ɛtwem osisi ɛna ɛyɛ wo ya ebia heba saa yade wie nim nyina me fa ne bonus ɛwɔ aso ɛwɔ obada be fa ne free eti sɛ utie me na ɛyɛ hypertension ɛyɛ diabetes ɛyɛ stroke ɛna akwato otu ase na ɛtwem a bɔbɔde na bla ebia heba me muaduro ma wa kɔno anom onkosem dido anom ɛba be yi hawo na afiri ne pedro ma so wan de atɔ saa so na bɛma wabɔda bridge bɛma kojo tɔ ebia heba bɛgye bi kɔfra kubensuo na no Ampaw anom bɛgye kɔfra kubensuo bɛgye bi ɛkɔwe bɛgye bi kɔno ayɛ de ɛnom emesiesio ɛmɛma na eba ma no eni akyire Mmra bɛsɛ ma yɛ powder wo de kɔfla ɛwo na ayɛ de ɛdie sɛ ɔba ahemfie wo ne yie wa wo sɛ wase abie sɛbi wo ne bɛma hyia wo ntehwe obi wo a sɛbi kafra kyɛw de nsa se na se eyi te sɛ akato abɔmɔden na bra ABA heba bɛgye powder ne bi fa kɔfla ɛwo na yɛ de edi emla mesiesie ma so onye kama bema no woba wonye den onko edi sa wo yi oba na wo fesi sa problem na bomode se oni ABA heba ebenya nkita hodie se no se mesi kumase me wo kwada so edwinase kwada so edwinase market neti wa na me yede me wo eti wo pampa so wo sefo life wo G runabout wo bantima wo defo agrek enzimaka so fo agrek enzimaka na ka kire mate ni se wo besi wo dwinase baabi ni frafo ni school ni wo no ana market ho a omodo obeyede ebeba senye saso mo free central region obuase eba no odru eye Santase runabout go filling station wa taxi wo ho wo de afro ne ka kire ne se oba eye edwuna se market ne ti wo ABA heba omodo be dey ebeba senye saso na wa wo de ka ne ma wo de kogogo map ne so ne bo ABA heba clinic baby wo bia wo de be dey ebeba se o won kran so a ye wo Kaso Millennium eye adade last stop won ye wo estate wa etudru adade last stop na wo frɛ number na ye beba aba be hia wo kwan sa eso na bono ne mpatamu no ye wo doma ahinkuro brother John apia ko be coast to tire wo pa ene ye de ye wo je number no na frɛ wo abra na fiade de aka to so na tu anamo na bra me se frɛ ne tu anamo na ye de Ebra number is 0541
0541
56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and 0531 78 06 51 0531 78 06 51 Vodan A 0502 81 21 61 0502 81 21 61 ebia ba me number no osu fresh se na de wonti ase na wa dey wabisa
ya da se doctor em say hu doctor ache nti enemu amu na ache ni nyina nyame adom ye hu no ye ne na di nkomo waka bebe na akere yen ebia he ba ye speciality de wa wunim ene obi aka ebia he ba akra oduru kwada so dwena se a ebia he ba no mu didi ago edi na baba ye komo na wo kan ya nso no ye hu ba bi a wo pa akere je se wani hu nkomo ene ye ba bedi wuti ebia he ba clinic pe wo se doctor na wo se ni no me kai se ye ma mi bi o se ohunu se obi kan he ba ni ba betne TV so a no pe ba bi kra fa ni remote na chim de ato because one person edini ni krampa etie wo chinchini sa wanya mfa so obi en free so wo se oba ya so wo se doctor ada meni ni kan me to form a na mi hu na de biem na mani fry ni sa ada no afemi nana no mu free school ba mes mu chinchini TV no mu mfa nto nyankopon cha do to e woti ABA heba wo se mu ncho number na ma mu ncho number na ma na nyankopon ya do be pia so ye nne ma me na asori anante a okwa oba enu ntimi sro da bia me ka se enne wo hia ye mpa wo chena obi hia ye ebia na ye hu ni pa bi wadamfo bi wunu bi fa na ba ne fama no esense wi aso bi benya wa ne fiare ama me ni wanse nyina eye yare ntia mesra wo pasem woni nko woni padua no ho because na oka ABA heba obi ani se doctor na wo se ni no doctor na otu ni fiare ase no ne ho nkomo na ye ka no enu ntia mesra wo se wo te ye nka sei na eye wunu bi wadamfo bi wukunu bi mema ni titiru ya ne mprepi no mutu na mo abaya resabia mo huni se eye time wasting adaje ni wo me masori anopa me kope bibia befia me nkola ne dia ise hospital enti me nkona wo ba be ma dako ya yedo to hono ma ho me se de ya pa ne se wo kwa wo ba nyina achi no ya yedo to ho ade wo ye na wusi wunya adaje nyan metriti woni padua no edo to form afi ubeja obi bia de gu wo eye ka na wuchi abeja ka ki na gu tables to because wuntimi nya hoden no afa asa akono ababiem emi nti ebesro mo wani nkwa woni padua no ho ebie heba ye wuwunti ne abade ama wo sanka ya we ne dose ba yin ke betimi atena sa bobo ya we bebre yesawe enema bebre ne etimi ye ne ya hye ye ho ema ni so ani ama bibifu obi o ye bepie mu asantemanto obi ya gye yatum ya we bi ya hye obi ya bepie obi ya inshallah rade fire so ema asie tu na emum ye se ade a ye ho adwuma nkasa ye ani na ye ni padua ne kan ye nti ye nhama wani ne enum ema won kafie won kadem ema nkora ne nyemobo ebusua ne nyemobo ebusua ne timi nyina wo kora na ebie kita wo nti se wani fra na wo bede no akọ no waba ene wu hu na de a ablaba no imagine be ye sei enu nti na ebie heba ya fatu ye hu se emfa woni ba bia woni na ase akwakodu bra ya so ye wo ba ye be hwani aboa wo de ebie nyankopon ya adum timi kọ bank kakra ma mi susu jo hu achinya na papa me srew me wo fa wutie me susu kase da bia me kọba o afi etwa mu da bia na me kọba afi wo so mesan akwa ba bia nya me di medre de bibia ne hu abetu minnu de na oji ne hu di sene wo na nso ba ya so se doctor na me ji ne hu di one day me bedru fie me dwari radem me di mani sama dadem for 4 years Nkofo ba no mu ka experience a mafam Abrabo ni fra na wigina ho no ma owura beho eno nti ebeso bla e bi ye heba clinic aso ye ne ye nhye ne ye mo ni nsi wani fra ya na ani fra ya ya sene ya we bi e wa asase we sei so me se ade ya pa ne sa anajo we ye funu ye we ya ana we ni padua ba bi ya we ya na de oda wo nchen na wo soma soma ne bi asata no ni ho na wo tie mu fra obi a wo ma na wo ho kire wo aduro ne ben wo ne nso ani na wo de ko hye ne wo hefa eni ho biem eni nti betie mo ha be yanche ama ade achi awi akore betimi ato eni nti mo woni nko ni padua ne ho ade ato wa obi afo anko banfo ma wuntimi nko obi afo anko washroom ma wuntimi nko obi anu aduane amfa mesi wani ma aduane ne se ye den no wanka sa wuntimi enye bibi mfa ma ho ye ni eni nti eni ya de ho nti na ebie heba osofo ata se ya we ni doso mitimi se ni nyina ma ase etu ne mo media di fa ya we no ebe fa ato no so ne maboa me mindful adoma chede ni gwa hodo bia ne die bi die ya resa ebi die enum to bia wo ne die nyankopon de man osofo ata ne die nie eno ne ade a megini se nyankopon ba ne ye obebu na tai wo ho eno nti oye no wa ye ni ye se de ba ya da cho benya ba bi papa agina eno nti bua ne beje ya resa free ho bible simu ni aduaba na mfa ha ne nsa ya we osofo ata se onyankopon so ankoti na se na nya bibi bi oye de eno odi sa amara ne so no wa hu se se tumi wa han mu nti bla na be so we se de nyame kan ye no eguso eye adwuma wo ebie heba ya se ho no mo ebie heba clinic bi se okuma se kwada so se de osofo ata kan ye ne ho ane ewo ensese na no ye ni nyankopon adum ye wie bibia nti nyankopon adum o china minisa la na be tenten panti simunte no be drintem ma ma di kan gege numbers ato dada so bra ne be di la ne so ntem se de be ya ba reti kan ha first na waje adura kwakọ to adwuma wudi ni so se de okọ hospital bia e hwe no sa pepepe ye bibia eye kama oba bibia ye original authentic oba obeje card 100 cedis pe eye moderate and from the mobia and some necessary to kill vitals some machine wa e be screen from your head to toe e bi kwa ya bi kwa intel ni pedua na winim ne machine ya we na ba advice us head man dia man sana problem na de ba na ye wani no ana ya refofo na de ba na ko hu doctor ni ato ye bo ase ahye kuma se kwa da so dwuna so kwa akra wa akra ka so millennium and I didn't stop inside wa do man nko apeku bi coaster na chi hwa ene wa yes sayare
ebi
la bebre na omodi ahye mutrim se omodi ne yesunzum mu yade se glaucoma na ahinta no na apie no obepe duro no wose odifo bi osofo bi aka kire nze eyefie yade ya tode ayede edi amano me ka kire ni pase yade bie ni asase su a empie sunsumu ansa na apie ni so se utikura na beye oya ebepie osunsumu ansa na yede apie ni so edi se ope duro wose wunya duro betimi asa wo yade ayede ama
ebi o can be about powder be out so ma medro bi me ma we no me ema madam for
okay
when I say DHB also na de no so ye kese de ba
on say me manpower no say ye wo nyema bi a afrodesi bi abrofo no e bi frafra de ma mema emwa mema so what you say na me no mahwehwe mu apayade a ebe ma mema ye mema sema ye de akofo ma ye de ehunu sa yade no ena ma penua ye kikabo betumi etu sa haw ne ye de ase eti sa nua na wo de fleku bi nsu anom wa wo no bia ye de anom eyi sa haw na free ni pedua nim na ama mema no eye no so ye de basoro ena gani o imagine say obi infections emua aje obema ye de afa bema ni be fun ye de aye ketekete so what you say sa for no ni oba ni sia seconds na ne ho ye de
because we catch for weaknesses but also say o say yes increasing today me die chi dey say
e be pesa say emua na wu enti na ayemre na ho de ye de abam enti
be kwakọ
sanity enti mo be say ye de apeja obi o wa na ne de na esuadada de etia na ye de etie meme na ada ni pa mekan ti se ya wo kwateketu afabra beji na nye kese da bi na emum yade na ama na fon ye de ayeketu a eduro be sa mana sa ye de abaye de etia ebi se wo bi atumrika na bra nyambo wa chimia na metrase anopa no nunum na ma ye de na matrase tumrika na bra na trade aponya kopon ne nsanye ti asa nye de enso oje lo ya mesole na mentia wo hene yire ai ohine eye kuya bua man hema afija bua man ehima ma me fanchi akese ema no menua ataaso ye de ete kire ye de ho menchia wo manwumre befiri bua man na mba me kosome na menche wo sasa bonsan konfo ye konfo ye wusu ai menche ne for kwasie me ko some me ko gina ofeni abanko etinyame ya aduma wo kire ba bibia wo bia me se wo die ne se wo ho aye de atɔ enye benene asabra na twedi aponyankopon enfams na ya
eba no manu 0531780651 05028121161 054156519 no size so far the dimension now Ghana for me the master mama kotom now let me address the issue of the current trending and expose aba where US courts now more American judges abaso more American judiciary no abaso, and this is what we want our courts in Ghana to copy, to emulate. Judges now were American. No, they are not different from those in Ghana. They are all human beings. Omo obana womo. Omo ko school. Omo law no is different. Any different from the law no. Although we are British trained, but the same ethics and code is also governing our institution. And you know, judges in Ghana, judges should be judges for everywhere. There should not be any judge difference between judge our African and judge we are all seeking for justice. But kudos to American judges are one, they enjoy serious independence of the judiciary. The judiciary is so seriously independent, say they don't care if government is losing cases, they let government lose. And they don't discriminate. There's certain like segregated justice. Judiciary in America, they don't care. The law is no respect of persons. Equality before the law. No wonder say obi a waye juma wa Ghana not any company abe brabi your ministers, any MPs, any government officials in 2014 to 2015. Let's have the Padocrano. You say, or you corrupt. And you know, President Mama, the man will so cry appointing as store boss. Now, before the soon, because they don't respect titles. They know that. Who your public official and so what? And look at the way we do Nsem. You can't bribe the American judge. What do you mean bribe no? American judges are not bribable. But you cannot speak the same about Ghanaian judges. You can't speak. The American judge, you can't go and bribe American judge. It's just possible. And also they don't please the government of the day. They look at rule of law, they look at justice, they look at fairness, they look at the freedom and justice. And you know, American judge, because they are, everything is based on law, facts, evidence, and then lastly, fairness. American, they don't hide behind technicalities and do evil. American judges don't hide behind technicalities and do evil. They go beyond technicalities. They want to find the truth of every case, and they depend on justice, and they rule with conscience. And the judgment was a king. Enter the judge, you know. Ever out say, man, when Nipani guilty, you know. Nobody in Ghana is talking about impartiality. Nobody in Ghana is talking about politicization of the American ruling. Nobody in Ghana is talking about when judgment, no. Everybody in Ghana is proud of the American judges, because they've done a human job. They found this man guilty, and in their evidence, because American judges, you see, they respect rule of law, they respect due process, almost respecting fundamental human right of identity. Because they were not subject matter of the trial, they refused to mention their name because they didn't want to prejudice them. They don't want to say found guilty in a wrong forum or guilty when they are not subject matter in the matter. Mr. Americans are judges are very, very smart, intelligent, God-fearing, principled, very honest people, men and women of high moral character and proven integrity, unbribable, unstoppable. To hell with government of the day, they do justice. American judges will never sell justice. In America, justice is not for sale, and you will not even attempt to buy it. Can we say the same in Ghana? Case I call America here, you're finding here, Ghana, by this time. I told you that I enter on the post quiet. If this guy, you're jailing in America for corruption, Ghana Attorney Generals would have entered on the post quiet. The state is not interested. You're not looking to Kara. Judge tickets, this will be a now there are influences. So president will interest in more to show. Now your friend judges are full friend judges. Now judges classmates for no kasa. Now judges people will try to the level of influences on our judges. They don't want to speak the truth. I say Ampaw, I'm a friend of judges. Ghana judges more money. They don't have peace. Ghana judges are not independent the way we think that they are independent too. They are being bullied left and right and influenced. Let me tell you something. Judge, they are sema. Over say, Judge, you know, and I said the classmates were friend. And I'm allowed, I said, no, we know, no interest in you. The classmate and friend, the pastor friend, the pastor and friend, or he be a friend, or he need friend, position be friend, or position friend, opinion. So people try to interfere with administration of justice. Every regime, the particular case, you know, certain jurisdiction. Well, I said, I'm not saying if any case in the president said you're interested. And judges are being threatened. If judges will want to case, you're sending messages, threatening messages. And then is more classy than Asama say. A classy judges in the Asama say, community to me threatening. I'm a judges, a jolly. Over community do our judges in Kano, money in South Buffalo, and because I don't know, on the interest, and that's a the security of our judges are poor. Quite also yet secure. Our judges in our country they are poor. Over court to be why room no can no one police in the police in the too. It is our judges in Ghana are delivering justice at the peril of their lives. Akitani, you know, security yet and influences. That is why me, any case that go to court, you need to pray. Me see, who case for court, don't take it easy, because the judge not too hollow. I'm a new who before the judge, you know, and easy, but that doesn't happen in America. American judges are very free. You can't attempt. Especially who here 2018 and mass especially judges AGG bribe you call me fee you call me nchini nchopokraso akukọ ni go to me any bayirepo it will influence judges in Africa. One take call judges will be Jessica. They some of them tell you bring this amount of money, and those judges God will punish you. If you're a judge and you take money, I don't mention names because we are going around the country and the things I'm seeing and hearing from lawyers. Some of the judges are far away from the center because you are not closer to the headquarters. So you sit in your regions and your districts and you serve justice. God will punish you. When you go and talk to your colleague lawyers, and most of our colleague lawyers are timid souls, almost no. Some of our colleague lawyers are going through with some of the judges. That is why we cannot have 2 judges in Ghana. That is why we have 2 judges. Lawyers listen no, so we also go cases here. Yanchu for general legal counsel. Now you give certain licenses. And those judges are no lawyers are cowards. You must be why you try to be careful. License grab to and fine. Now we have made all the money in legal practice. We've done our best. We don't care. We will sacrifice our license to the truth. You dare not touch Maurice Ampaw. Touch him and say, this is very annoying. The way you destroy the judiciary. Look at the American judge. Corruption. Now, what am I hearing? Say, Attorney General. Some Deputy Attorney General, you are not serious. Say, the government, the Attorney General is going to cooperate with American to do what? Hey, I'm not probably now. Probably Attorney General, the Deputy Attorney General, probably now. Then I disturb. Don't come and disturb us. The politicians are corrupt in this country. We know. Who doesn't know that our politicians are corrupt? Who doesn't know that there are ways and means? Look. Do you want us to do Abrabo my country and say you're corrupt? That's what you say you're corrupt. That's what you remember. I don't know what you remember. When you came to power, all the corrupt cases in there, you came and entered another protocol and set them free. So what you actually doing? Now that means they won't do almost for money. For cases, and those cases you came to meet, I did states money. People have engaged in corruption. And your DCK, they've chopped money. They are standing trial. You came and set on a film. You clear them through the help of the president. You clear them. Now clear more, you are not obedient. American, they don't clear you. Americans will not clear you. The American, investigations, true investigations. There's no political color. They did the right thing, got the evidence, went to court, got conviction. America, American will stand for you. The Americans know that we are not serious in this country. They know that our justice system is not serious. Americans, what they know about our justice system, oh my God. They know how politics have entered into our judiciary. They know how some of the judges. Now, if we say expose, do you know the kind of exposure that American judges, American security agencies know about what we do here? Do the information they have. They don't trust us. And you know, when they have secure conviction, they don't for the political equalization, just because they don't want us to talk about oral. Say oral has been politicized because oral is close your eyes on your appointees, current appointees. Don't go after any of them, even when they chop money. Go after your opponents and recover from them and jail them. That is what we are doing. And you know, because your agenda, you are not looking inward. Because you are looking at making your opponent unpopular, prosecuting them and jailing them. No, now your own own house. Corruption is there. MPP and NDC. What I'm talking about now. Tio, as it's only in Ghana. Now people enter into politics. As I speak right now, ask lawyers are almost politics. Go and find out the mansions and their wealth. Lawyers who don't practice are more politics. Go and find out the money they are making. Most of them are our juniors. So I will do so. Maybe what was this in 2-3 years? Or I'm a junior. But I can't do so. Maybe something to 50 way. Only 7 years in practice. I got bored. So the politicians, junior. New law school that is maybe 2-3 years. What I say, unless you call one through OSP. So the politicians who are lawyers, you know, they are fabulously rich. How did they make that money? So they even know court. That's why they are destroying the judiciary. That's why they are destroying the legal profession. Because that is not where they chop from. And the doctors are. They make millions of cities. Doctors who are into politics, they are making money. So they are not even practicing. Anybody, when I say most of the doctors, regional minister, that's kind of or call hospital and they pay high. This Dr. Samaye, and I saw you already, you know, the salary. All the doctors across abroad, Okoboy, all the doctors in this country who are doing politics, go and see the mansions and the money. I say, engineers who are into politics, they look at the money they are making. So the reality of the matter is that we are all corrupt from head to toe. Look at the way we handle the Airbus scandal. Look at the way we handle the Airbus scandal in this country. Airbus baku, regime change. Every scandal has been politicized. Now the government that's what you do to us. So please give us a break. America will always be America because the law works. Truth stands. Ghana. Whom you know, my party is in power. Canada as you speak, NDC for Kasa, you buy the power. You buy the power. If you only did left. Munchendi, no contribution, no chop. I buy. I started. Munchendi. And before so, it been better you know, almost so comedy. So almost so the ones that so almost up to 8 That's what you do. Politicians, that's what you do. Look at it anymore. Na chum them be chum ka back politicians in this country nyame obe chum ka back because mudi ya junior di agro I tell you na it will say we finna say obe massage and we are going to collaborate with the US to prosecute who more prosecute the corruption in your government now as you speak now getting to 2 years the rot in the system. The people who are making money, don't we see them? How they have come all the way with Sami Jenfi. Don't we didn't see Sami Jenfi? Today, do you know how much it's worth? Malik, but I'm telling you, do you know how much they're worth? What are you talking about? Those days, me wa maker. Now me share Sami Ukunu. Sami Ukunu. Sami Ukunu. Me need to say 2012, 2013. Or come to Sami Ukunu best abre. Now me come on legal advice over say TV3. Saturday I started for contempt. Or come to Sami Ukunu. You feel no or yes 6 pack. LDP ba power pen Sami Ukunu. oh yeah, one kind, me campaign brother, one kind, and no more teacher, no on this summit, no OTB must submit the you can say me a party, and I'm a friend from as I so no my friend from you, as I so be teacher Ghana, yet Kumasia, almost friend that. Number some kaba it yari no politicians, mobile yari sir, because we put for. We are criminals and thieves. You look, your money is not genuine. So look, kind of for less. Nobody is genuine in this country. Yes, they were getting down. I saw for no baby. They are embedded the politicians. They are making a nation. Look at them. Background more. You see, A plus more. At this point more, they are pretending to say, look, the journalists in this country, they are making a nation. Uba CEO sir, hey, civil society need to follow. Them West, I follow to be. Ghana ni munche dio, munche na muni. Ma mo be yare sa. Hey, look, every politician. I'll be reganisca. The other citizen, those who don't have the opportunity to occupy political offices, the pain you causes. Is an issue in this country. Poverty, you can see poverty. Now, the politician. No go find hook up young girl, no money 10,000, 20,000. One sex, no more 20,000. And that's kind of me. They don't respect money. They don't respect money. Okay, yes, and you see how they give money. Just like 2 billion, 3 billion. Hey, 500 million. Or be the whole year on to get 10,000. But 500 million, 10, 20, 5, 2 billion. Look, the food that come buy him. You want to see kind of book every bedroom different from the man for and I buy my man called Yasi Beverly afforded Yasi almost 2 billion. Now when I other get person bring that money as well. The chicken money. They are fucking rich. It's better to see the president. So today he's fucking rich. That is the reality. I saw for now, money politicians start team up. Me team up. Na money politicians did meno. Na me bet shamuka. No money so me who want that. Every politician who is on the payroll of the government or did free we say the presidency and the other people are suffering. The church members are suffering. And there's politicians, media people are more quality, sika, na moya gandam. Muyambe bre. No one I who want to some bre. Muyadin quality gooms because we would for. I'm Ghana for bre. As if they are working in the interest of the people. Oh, yeah, I say. Sure, the reality of the matter is say, whether you like it or not, American judges are casa. Can you trust the judges in Ghana? AG, stop playing tricks with us. There is no way out. You can go and do any genuine work. Do your business. Now, what is happening? Chairman WONTUMI, Matisse on the 15th or 14th. Please, Father, we don't do some. Let me catch Chairman WONTUMI as I'm a grandson. Chairman WONTUMI. You, Ashanti stands with WONTUMI Vigil Night. Light of Unity. Friday, 14th August 2026, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Our DM campaign office, Sokwahama. And you know, very interesting. We pray for Chairman WONTUMI. na my worry chama bebe obia no nyame nka ho nyame di wasema ma papa wa nyame kebia na wate kwa fa so a ye die ni wonu nia no ebe dead because judge ni say o die ni because una galamsey ye gani nia una oye nti o die ni na edite for deterrent sake editor people from doing galamsey but meanwhile no your dealing of Chamanu to be no outworking galamsey because omo me galamsey dem say oh munda mu de ma ho de gugu Chamanu to be so enti no omo galamsey de mo say omo de omo yankwala president Mmra says ankwala no mu ejuma ye so omo to be ko galamsey na kimpi na ye hwehwe omo enti Chamanu to be de ya che no enti onko da 20 years na ya ja galamsey for no ye juma everywhere me say because born of origin west but let's say everywhere I am west na judge now odi Chamanu to be case now say 20 years no deterrent no is it already what is happening me na for graphic what graphic is say there me na for graphic we no to so mami why graphic say there see illegal miners have returned to the forest reserves with new equipment. Illegal miners have returned to forest reserves with new equipment. Forest Commission on high rates alone can't stop galamsey. Just say they journey to Chamanu to be no. I was cry. Ama galamsey say so when the reserve look about Chamanu to be no agent. Abai no fight against the Abai fight against galamsey is Chamanu to be. Yeah. If you generally we are and abai no only interest will be any wa abai no interest. And Chamanu to be uncle if you say 20 years. And I guarantee us reserve no almost free. Now they have moved. Because all by the power. Yeah. It's now they are using sophisticated equipment. Oh, go you know. Only water is almost oko monoa esu oko central region esu west region esu east region esu. Se say go north go be about north no su water region baby
bro afra na ebi ni on ebi call.
Hey, se say the west
lawyer me yadi president Mahama Siso no ena meka kire obi wo ifi o say unu say ye ka kire obi say obi wo 4 years a Ghana for na angasa no menti o mase ye ka so obi wo 4 years a obi a be ma wo ye appoint o ba bia no fu pesika akugu odum because what refie 8 years if you 8 years no atena no che say unu say na wo power no wo spend more etu betre fie 8 years a usika sem nia basa ye mo sika bia enso enti sa 8 years na waba power 4 years no me say obi bia man appointment bia enso opeska ere edikogu ono enti en be ma yesi 2027 wo dollar a wo se wudi asie wo se wudi wundi eni ayi no fasie endi na fe na dollar ne ba be kosoro wo se sia fuwe no aji Nsem dollar na yakobo bosia edi be hyemu no e ma Ghana economy dollar no aye stable no 2027 omo so end this best start omo campaign no aseme be si wo Ghana no che say afedo bia be hu say nanado ani baumia e ba no omo ba na omo na hihye normal e ma hu say mama normal o ye ne den e koso ba nanado ni baumia na hihye etubo ze 2027 no enoma ombeye ni ano afena Mahama beye ne de no obatutu no enti ebaji Nsem
me ya galamsey no se say Nsem to say
na me
sense of hopelessness
na me say enti ama NDC for na omo one ya point omo no obi ya galamsey ni bi o enti me say obi ya pesika gugu enti ama galamsey na west
carry no you too be awo
ene kwa na infofo ni obi otumi kasa
ena obi akupes no ba ni rappers
na 90 days mi mu say anaju be sectors na bi me mu say bebre eko na
listen to me me say bono region galamsey ekoso ho mi ko fa ho antran ni house something eye mobo Fula funo to be fighting. Nanos follow almost what the Moji. I said, River Moji, or that for about Anna, only gold board for no. I don't know gold. Say gold board, who say cherry, cherry. We yellow gold that a blue we swa. Who do airport? Yaje. Yama Fanko, good. And you guys are not good board for nice idea. Now, only very interesting. President Mama, only power now, you be saying, say, I'm saying, Kosono. Or say, number minute, and a hard or see that kind of mobile, yeah. It won't do no air saying two cost of Poma. And no, why should the robbery said number 2? You see, a summer from, yeah, and now Galamsey Sumaisica, yeah, it is a so only Galamsey, and you're ready not say, but come to them. Not campaign 2 should say, nobody, and Galamsey, Yana, only 2 years, Juma. And the moment itself, no realize, say, Galamsey is difficult to fight. Yeah, it is a no. Want to be left 24 hours economy no. Don't remember. Now opposition or casting. Or person you free pressure button so. Say you free juma. Yeah. It is a juma ni wa. No for ejalamsa. What's up no? And most of the youth no ejalamsa. Most of them no. I party for. Was only MPP now car. Yama onye. Ko wasa ni be bia. That's what is happening. Yama onye. And big boss no. Omo madame kimping sir. He said no omo toy cadetes. No mujuri. We've jailed innocent WONTUMI who are no one that I'm saying, or they're using the site. Now 20 years. Now, move ready. And then, Fatuso, there are Dagaris a car. You take that come. I see. Let's pray to heal our land and water bodies from Galamsey. Another time, if we pray, people will stop. Yes, you know that through Galamsey. She said, another time, say, okay. She said, no. Can I say fact, no? I first of all, is oh, yes, I said, young man pie. Because, you want to go by only say, by no, and to me, and they have allowed the business to flourish. And then they come on pie. Now, say, Mom pie, I like, you could to me. If Galamsey can be stopped through prayer, sir. Body man who try. Onya body bia. Ono kwanko order. And the judge I will to be now say deterrent. What is the deterrent? Ono kwanko kra order. On case we see if we can pray to stop Galamsey, why do we jail WONTUMI? For what? It's a better than what way. And you see such a blunder. And now so for no say your mom pie. But my president when I say none of the time here. Ono Galamsey. On our brother Galamsey. Now we are prophet that say one month, let's pray to heal our land. And water bodies from Galamsey. If you pray, people will stop praising their land. If you pray, on Penado, I said, you're for the SEO. We are not saying that's all you for me. You go to a SEO. And now we are going to that's it. Yes, we shall be getting. I'm getting this by running. But the because we have a Facebook. Now, I'm saying, Facebook. Now, or imitate, I'm saying, also for the Bible. Listen to Philip, my sisters are also for the B. I am jokers in this country. I'm not going to Abrabo trust now. But trust. From Duncan Williams. As some Kenyan media for not chat a yeah. But now and that preaching in a real AMCC. That's why people say because okay, who say dear Kono, you're poisoning your journey. Or say make you yes. You show me no credit. And to do the same Yarilla battle. No, no, please advise you not my young put the airport and it call some more yam boy. No credit. On say, and then on the ambassador, you say, Yen your crew na yet Musician. And Nipe be unfound to me, so wait me up on 1.
nipedua na nkasa ekuta ye no onyankopɔn de nipedua na hye wakoma nsa enti wakoma na ye adwuma de a yebe hu se wo yotiasefo ɛna akoma no ɔno no se na adwuma ɔyɛ no se bitumi wie pɛ ya de di kan oliver ɛbo akoma no o kidney ɛbo akoma no enti oliver ne o kidney no ɔma yɛ sɛ bi bɛma wawale ɛma mienu so ɔbaa no so ɔma ntimi amoa wa wo bɛma no bɛgye no nguaseɛ sɛ bɛma no bɛtumi nya nimunyam a agye sɛ wɔyɛ no mienu nyinaa dɛ ɛtumi boa wo enti oliver ne o kidney no wɔn na support akoma no bɛtumi nya ho tɔ wɔn na bɛ support akoma no enti aduane bi a wobɛdi akɔ mu nsuo bi a wobɛnom akɔ mu no deɛ di kan ɛwɔ sɛ liver ne sɔ nsuo no so na liver ne sɔ waduane a wadi no so na efi bi ɛwɔ mu no wayi aboa ano aka gu baabi na afe nnuane duro na ɛwɔ nsuo ne mu nnuane duro na ɛwɔ waduane mu no watumi save no na ɔde di aka no ewurawura mogya ne mu na waboa bi nso ano ɛde akogu pancreas mu but minia ɛna nsuo na yɛnom no anka me yɛ sɛ liver no liver no ɔno no mmom bɛwɛki sɛ sɛ ɔbɛsɔne waduane so aplapla nipedua ni maboa fia no ɛna nsuo ni mmom adane poison ma liver no ɛnti sɛ nsuo no adane poison ama liver no sɛ woanyɛ very careful ne woanhwɛ waduane yie woanhwɛ waduro nom yie a wobɛkɔ akɔyɛ sɛ meyare o mekɔ nom aduro asa me ho yare but na aduro ne side effect kora sa akum ntam because yɛn no nnuane na nkasa mu na yɛdi no nnuane no mu na da ne ewuduro ɛna nsuo a yɛnom no nsuo na nkasa da ne ewuduro sɛ wo liver ne betumi ayɛ adwuma ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ a liver ne hia fruit ne vegetables na wodi no nsuo na ɛwom but ɛnɛ no fruit ni vegetables ni bi wɔ hɔ a minua
nsi hwɛ tomatoes pa
poison
tomatoes no bie pa na etinsuo
ntos ni tinsuo
etinsuo no tu bokomo na etinsuo
what I say enti ye bisa ye ho say enti say ɛne yɛde kɔtwa mfi a ɛyɛ 70 80 90 ana dabi yɛbɛwu wɔ kwan mu sɛ yɛbɛwu wɔ kwan mu nso di a wokae bible na Job chapter 9 the verse number 23 no wɔsi nipa bi obewu atɔle nkyɛn na sa atɔfuo no sɛ nipa no ɔnkɔ heaven hwɛ obi obewu atɔfuo tete no sɛ kaa bɔ obi kura na yɛmfa nipa no mɛfie o efu yɛmfa mɛfie sɛ sɛbi mpere sa agrada edwa gu obi so na nipa no wu a yɛmfa nipa no mɛfie sɛ ɔbaa kɔ awoɔ so na akora no wu ɔde yɛm na ɔbaa no wu ka ho a sɛ efu no nyinaa no yɛmfa no yɛ dɛ ɛmɛfie bɛtɛ nɛ no nka me yɛ sɛ yade a yɛ atɔle nkyɛn yadeɛ a bible ka sɛ sɛ obi hu a sɛ nipa no nya nkwagye no saa yare no na ekunkum nkurɔfoɔ because nnuane ne yɛdi ne nyinaa da ne poison enti sɛ yɛtu obi fo sɛ me nua wo liver ne wo kidney na ɛtu mu no liver no ɛne kidney na ɛtu mu no wo liver no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ make sure sɛ liver no ɛbɛtumi ayɛ dɛ ayɛ adwuma na wo kidney bɛtumi ayɛ dɛ ayɛ adwuma ɛnɛ kidney nankasa mu no ɔpɛni bebree kidney nya problem o before sɛ yɛbɛka sɛ obi anya kidney problem no ɛyɛ na ɛnyɛ sɛ kidney problem hyɛ ase prɛko pɛ na ɛbaayɛ o ɛyɛ nnuane bi a nipa no di a sɛ nnuane no de yareɛ brɛ nipa no the same sɛ aduane koro yi a nipa no asa no nom nnuro bi asa akeka ho a nnuro no yɛ dɛ ɛyɛ chemicals a side effect ɛwɔ aduro no mu yɛ more enti saa nneɛma no ɛkɔ mu no waduane yɛ poison wundu a wonom sa yɛ poison a wankasa bisa ho sɛ the age of 40 years no na o kidney na ko do say de ade ya ro husem ni say kidney na ewo ye mu no opani eduru etumi bro kidney eye bibiduro ehabanma dubna enu ye betumi dia revive kidney no na ma kidney to adwuma de bia me ka che nipa say o liver no kidney no se liver no kidney no ntuma anya adwuma yi a akwet se bi wawale oba to fie no oba no se bi nnuane e bebo o sika ebebo ejapade ebebo no oba ne bae no wabɛhwete ejapade de ebebo nyina ato agu ano no na tetekura ne na nanu ka kyerɛ sɛ bi oba on cha ware ase no otuba ncha onua because on one check into banking so the afin ebebo no 2 months to 3 months to be jawako into one to banjo onua enti enne no wọ́n mú àṣẹbi wọ́n mú kidney bẹ kú wọ́n nyinaa no saa nkurɔfoɔ ne kidney nyinaa ntumi nsɔne nnuane a wɔsɛ ɛsɔne so no ntumi nyɛ adwuma ɛna sɛ kidney ntumi anyɛ adwuma nso yie a ɔno kyɛ sɛ wɔbɛgya wo kwan mu nti obi tumi tena ase na yɛsi wɔnyɛ kidney failure obi tumi tena ase na nipa ne nyɛ nwuyi ne yɛsi ne kidney failure obi tumi tena ase na ne kidney yɛsi wɔnyɛ kidney stone ɛyɛ na bisa ho sɛ kidney stone a wonyae no kidney ne hyɛ ase fi baabi na de bɛdu baabi o adekode ma wonya kidney failure no pato wahwɛ sɛ ade n'akyiri kwan adekode ma wonya liver problem no wahwɛ sɛ ade n'akyiri kwan because mogya na ɛwɔ mu no kidney no wɔwɔ sɛ ɔno na ɛbɛsɔne mogya nyinaa so because wakoma ne sɛ bi abele bi aso obetumi akyɛ mogya na ma wo nipadua na ɛwɔ sɛ kidney no tumi sɔne mogya ne nyinaa so ɛnɛ no kidney no ɔbɛsɔne mogya so no HIV to mogya mu kidney no obesori moja so no hepatitis B ni moja mu kidney no obesori moja so no gonorrhea ni moja mu kidney no obesori moja so no diabetes wo ni moja mu typhoid wo ni moja mu malaria wo ni moja mu yade bia ye moja mu yare no se efra moja na o ha wo ni be kwa kidney no so enti omo ye diabetes patient HIV patient no doctors for your form sankofo omo ye HIV carriers we no me hepatitis B carriers yare ne so mo ento mu to figure na ha ko ba bi na so ko twisa ni palmoja wo check ya be wo say HIV tim e wo ni mu enti yale we enu na kum obi yale we ena ma obi fie boy yale we ena ma obi ni maame ni papa no man ka so mo hwe no no wo ma ko wo kwan mu enne sa yale ko ya eku obi na mu ko na yie mutu wonu mu to nwum bi se yare afere owu afere sebi person so owu afere a pressure ekum nipa na amusie no sa pressure bi to obi mu ho ente ya de na sebi yare afere na owu afere so owu betu afere na yare afere dia eye bre wo Dr. Magashi mechire kwan no aba na no ansa na media haban ma saw yade enu na yare betumi afere wo afere mu opani ekure bekum kraman na tona pampem
yade ebo kokosechi
ya abani tiwenfu no sebi ebo abapete yare ebo kokosechi amani tiwenfu no sa afisu ni epeja sa yare no ebe kroma emo nyina edwane eyi wo ya yiri abo apetitri no kwasem ama petitri wenfu da no kwasem ninya senta kraboa ye peja sa yi wana obi epe bi dwane o yale ekum nkrofo ama Ghana ye kru ya ye mobo sebi ebinom awo problem aba ho no sa yare we tete nkrofo so hwe ye wade bi wo ho Ghana for me catch am yeti o so obi wo no no ko toilet ni mu ye den gase ese chiribe no toilet na aye den no eye nipa bia wo so wo tu trim se so toilet ye den nipa bia na enu nkwansa nipa bia wo ko toilet ni ye den adai e wo se bi toilet ni insuo bam ntanka wo ko na brr se dia wo de aduane tu anum a aduane no so se bi dia o wi se aduane na body na nkasa be produce nsuo e di afra na etimi ayam na akoyefun mu enye toilet na abeko na toilet na erese e wo se toilet ni influence ba eto mo toilet na influence amba no honam no nom toilet ni nsuo enu ta toilet ni ye den eti oba na okọ toilet ni mu ye den ewi obe comparison e bia ma wo de problem wo ana se fimi form sanu ko form ayi titiriti ase de ananse acheme ebe ma oba na tenka teko
ani ma ni bia huna
sanity because enu nkwan se okọ toilet ni ye den ena mema no so the same thing mema no so almost so de ebe bani obo se obi okọ toilet ye den bia no sa bema no onu ne mema sem tumi ko fom
after woni mi say 3 days plan obi nko toilet
enu ne enne ya na yefu no
wase ye
sa toilet na ye se chiribuan enu de enye ba ku sei because say wo 3 days na won ko toilet minia e ya dia e boabo yare anu atena ne pedue ni mu